Hi everyone. We are going to be performing the saltwater density lab today. So just a quick review before we get started. Density is equal to mass divided by volume, and concentration, which we've been using molarity to measure, is calculated by measuring the amount of moles divided by the volume in liters. So we're going to take a few minutes to prepare our solutions here for the saltwater density lab. We're going to start by adding half a teaspoon of salt to our first solution here. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of water. And here we have our 3 solutions. So we're going to take a minute to answer the questions in the lab on GoFormative. The questions ask us about the ratio of salt to water. So let's take a minute to answer the first one together, and then you can pause the video to complete numbers 2 and 3. So the ratio of salt to water in cup 1 is measured by taking the amount of salt, which is 0.5 teaspoons or half a teaspoon, and dividing it by the amount of water that we added, which was 0.25 or a 1/4 cup. I like to use decimals. They make my calculations seem a little bit easier than fractions. When we divide 0.5 by 0.25, that ratio tells us how much salt per cup of water we're going to have in our solution. So that's how we want you to calculate the answers to the next few questions in the lab. And now we're going to build our density column. Using the calculations that you completed in part 1 of the lab assignment, you should have decided that solution 2 is your least dense solution. That's where we're going to start. So I'm going to take a little bit of solution 2 in the bottom of my straw, and then I'm going to move to the solution with the middle density, which is solution 1. And I'm going to get a little bit more of that. And then I'm going to move on to the solution with the most density, which is solution 3. And here we have our density column. You guys can go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Now, what would happen if we did it in the incorrect order? Let's take a look. So let's say we decided that our solutions went in order 1, 2, 3. So we're going to take a little bit of solution 1. We're going to take a little bit of solution 2. We're going to take a little bit of solution 3. Notice how there's really no nice separation of solutions 1 and 2 like we had before. Solution 3 is our most dense, so that still remains on the bottom. Let's say we had it backwards and we went in the wrong order. So instead of going from solution 2 to solution 1 to solution 3, we went 3, 1, 2. And here we really see no separation of our different layers in our density column. One more time with the correct order, we have solution 2, solution 1, and solution 3. If you didn't get a screenshot of that before, go ahead and take a screenshot now. And that is your saltwater density column lab.